This is a little pick a card reading, and then I'll get to some questions after. But what is your week going to look like? Or at least what is the focus of your week? I don't think I'm going to get into details, just depending on if people are going to ask me questions or not. So, you have pile 1, 2, and 3. You have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You take your time, ask yourself, what am I supposed to be focusing on, or what will be the focus of this week? If you have any particular questions, you can either type them out or you can ask and maybe receive your answers from the card that you pick. But yeah. I'm going to give it a little time before I dive into the choices. All right, so I'm about to dive into the choices. So hopefully you've chosen either group 1, group 2, or group 3. And I'm going to start with group 1. And this is what your focus, or the focus of your week, is going to be. Or if you had a particular question, you could either type the question out or pick a pile, group 1, 2, or 3, and hopefully your answer will come out through the pile that you picked. So, group 1, you have the Tower card. And so your focus of this week is going to be on transformations and wow. I'm going to go and reveal the other cards, and then we can get into more details. So the Tower card basically is just signifying that you're going through a transformation, or this is what this week is going to kind of feel like. It may feel a little rocky, but the Tower, when the Tower card shows up, this is you just having to go through, I guess, life pains, or having to move away from a situation, or accept a new situation, or accept a new way of life or path. So I'll go into that a little deeper later after I reveal the rest of the cards. All right. So for group 2, you got the Star card. So your week is going to be very beautiful. A week of getting the things that you want, things that you've expected to have. This is like your wishes upon a star. So anything that you've been expecting to happen, it could be as simple as like just Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, you being with family, or cooking a meal, the macaroni and cheese. Like, it can be Like it's like you're getting like your desires with the star card, group 2. So let's move on to group 3. That's good. All right. I'm loving this. And it's all upright energy. So that's very good as far as just a position. And it's funny because I wanted to flip these cards the other way, but I was like, no, I want to flip them this way. Like, I just do what Spirit asked me to do. So for group 3, and 3 may be a special number for you. 3 is confirmation, you know, so that's funny that you happen to get 3. Now I'm checking the other ones, like, did you get 2? No. Empress. So this is going to be a week of, like, nurturing yourself, pampering yourself, making like wise decisions. Like the Empress is someone who nurtures things. Like you come to the Empress if you want to multiply like your bounty, or what I'm picturing is someone who can feed like a family, like take something out of nothing and feed a family. So yeah, stone soup reference type thing. Like this is going to be a week of you really just pampering those around you and like turning nothing into something. So that's for group 3. So I will go into detail the different ones. And it's okay if you picked more than one or if you couldn't decide, because sometimes the whole message is for you. And so what I will do, so that you guys can still see your choices, I will just move them out the way and put them in a frame this way. So the Tower card. So this is for group 1, and this is me just elaborating a little more about what this Tower moment is about for you. And again, a tower is transformation. Like in the picture, you see like a tower, like traditionally it's on fire. But as you see, it's like it's being struck by lightning, and it's not so spooky. In the traditional deck, the Tower card is like, oh my God, if it comes up, then I'll show you, because it's a scary card, but it just depends on, and what I'm getting is just like, it just depends on how much like control you have over your life. And it's like, you can either feel out of control, or you could feel in control. And with the Emperor showing up in the reverse, maybe you feel a little insecure or kind of out of control of your life. Maybe there's someone who is kind of dictating your life, or maybe you're this towards others. I see an offering happening, and maybe this is what your Tower moment is circling around, like some type of offering, peace offering, or some type of truce, or maybe this is literally you sitting at like the Thanksgiving table and someone offering you like the drink or something. It's like at that moment, it's someone who makes you feel like you're out of control, or like you want to control the situation with this person. At this moment, it's like everyone is, hey, everyone is just like looking in at you and seeing if you're going to take this cup. Take this offering. It's kind of like the Gucci and the Jeezy situation, where it's just like everyone looked at Gucci and was like, okay, well, Jeezy just made a peace offering. You're gonna take it. You know, after everything had been said and done, you know, maybe there's some type of resolution here. So let's see what else is going on. Let's get an overall energy for you and just kind of see what type of energy that group 1 is in. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, there may have been like an argument or some type of situation. Yeah, some type of situation where you disagreed with someone, or and I'm really getting childhood feels, because the Page of Pentacles is here, and this is like the literal child in the court. And with the Two of Cups, this is a partnership. Two of Cups literally means two people coming together and sharing upright. But like in the reverse, it's like you broken contracts. And what I'm saying, and when I get the Page of Pentacles, I get like, and what I'm particularly hearing is hood dreams. Someone had like some childhood dreams that it's cost of family, or someone in the family in particular, because there are two people here. It's like it's causing this disagreement. Yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's holding up, and what it is, and I guess this is what the message is, because bump them. This incident, this is causing some transformations, not transformations, but with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is almost like bad luck. This is causing sorry, I just got a Cash App with a funny message. This is causing like a whole, like basically a stop in your bag. And it's in an emotional way, and it's in a financial way. Cups is emotions, and this is money right here. So this is some aspirations from like childhood that someone in your family, someone that you're close to, just kind of, this is what y'all disagree about. And because y'all disagree about it, and because this disagreement is here is the situation where you don't have those opportunities that you're looking for coming in, okay? Oh, gosh. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is just like there's an opportunity with the Hanged Man, and I see you're doing this, okay? I see you doing this, like, because this is how you're feeling, because you're very much aware of this and how this person affects you, and maybe you have become aware to the fact that, this is stopping your bag in some type of way. Maybe that's why the Tower card showed up. Like, ooh, and I'm also hearing do unto others how you want to do unto you. Maybe you're adopting that principle, Hanged Man, Maybe you're adopting that this holiday. Or whatever this is. This could be more than just like a personal relationship. This could be a business relationship where you have to break bread or, come to a truce with someone that you had a large disagreement with. Like with the Judgment card in reverse, this is someone who's judged you, and you've heavily judged them also. I guess that is the flip, and I think that's what you realize with the Devil in reverse, though. You realize in the ways that you're judgmental and that you were quote-unquote wrong and stuff like that. It's like Judgment in reverse. It's like this is harboring that feeling of people not understanding you. But with the Devil here, it's saying that you've released this feeling right here, and because of it, you got the King of Pentacles, and what I'm hearing say is it's like just wait, the Chariot. So if you had any worries, and particularly if this is about the holidays and you having to come to truce with a family member or something like that, or you having to be the bigger person or something like that, it's going to work out in the end. King of Pentacles. I think that people are watching it. There are some bitter feelings harbored in this, but I feel like you are releasing this. And if this is not you releasing this, and there was a fear that someone was going to just harbor some feelings or ill will about you, I think they're too much in their bag, or they're too much in their success to like be stunting that, quote unquote. Those ill wills and those feelings are there, but it's just like, I'm looking towards the future. Like I see you, but I'm like, again, Chariot is being in control of your life, and the King of Pentacles, this is you in your bag, and this is someone who can make like really, really wise investment decisions. They have the experience, to be able to steer this. And maybe this, I'm getting like a generational curse type thing. People are steering people out of like, yeah, and it's bigger than that. It's humanity. You're steering humanity out of like this judgment energy. Again, the Devil card in reverse is releasing control. Okay, and especially over those that, like with the Judgment in reverse, over those who can't, tell your story. That's what I see with the Trumpet here. It's like these people can't tell your story, and it's just like they're only judging from where they sit at. And I feel like because you recognize that within yourself or something like that, or you recognize how you've been judging others, you've been judging, and you've kind of come to the sense of just like, you know what, I'm too much in my bag. Or if you're not in your bag, or you don't feel like you're in your bag, again, this is like the end result of this week. Of you feeling very much more in control of the direction of your life, is I feel like you're not going to let someone like escalate you. This is why the tower shows up, to warn you that things can get escalated. But this is your tower, baby. And I like to reference like TLC and Left Eye, when Left Eye burnt down that fucking mansion. Like, this is your tower. You are making decisions within this tower. You feel me? And it's like, if you need to kick some people out, or at least block people out of like your comfort zone or your tower and everything, so you can stay in your bag and be successful, sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes, baby, you just got to be like, look, I came here to eat turkey, and we can all eat turkey, eat the chips in peace. Oh, you're welcome, baby. Eat it in peace and like be on our way to go plate. And this is within business and everything, is I feel like there's a meeting, or you have to come in contact with someone or something. This is a trigger, is what I'm getting to. This is particularly a trigger for someone. And it's like this, you're being tested. You're about to be tested. That's why you're listening to this, because you're about to be tested, but you can be in your bag and be bossed up and just be like, hey, I ain't studying all that, because look at this drip. Look at that drip. Look at that drip. I could be on this all day. But let me get a few like advice cards. I could be on that all day. That is so funny. And thank you, boo. Thank you. I be trying. There'd be scenarios popping up in my head. Spirit be giving it. I'm like, oh, yeah, tell them about this. Girl, yeah. That's how my ancestors talk to me. Shit. Look, we be having a tea, but we don't dish it out too often. We mind a business, but we put the 2 and 2 together. I'm like, ooh, girl, now you know. Okay, so watch and wait, and Spirit has your back. Okay, so maybe you have been praying for this person to like see your point of view, or to like, and this could be like you asking people to support your business. This is something where it's just like somebody in particular, it's just like every time y'all talk about this thing, y'all go head to head. And it's like you are praying that they have a change of heart one day. Baby, I don't see it coming. Don't see it coming anytime soon. I don't see it coming anytime soon with the seahorse spirit in reverse. Watch and wait. That's in reverse, because upright, I'll be like, yeah, just watch and wait. They gonna get it. 8 here, 5 and 3. 5 is a change, and 3 is confirmation. So this is confirming like what it is that's on your mind. Like 8 is like your energetic currency. Like this is just like you're just being advised to avoid this because it's a waste of your time, basically. Like you would be beating a dead horse with a stick for the rest of your life if you were waiting for this person to change their mind about something. Spirit has your back, baby, in reverse. Like Spirit is just like not even supporting this connection or this energy. And maybe it's the energy about the person. Spirit's not supporting that. That's probably why you're not seeing a resolution, But it says, with the Beaver Spirit in reverse, lay a solid foundation. This is like, again, these are all reversal cards. It's like being like, nah, you might as well just don't even waste your energy entertaining someone like that, trying to convince someone like that, because it's their energy. It's a waste of a foundation. This means foundation, This is a foundation crumbling when this shows up, or at least it appears to be that way, or at least that is the warning in this card, where it's just like you have a situation coming up, or maybe you're going through a situation where a foundation is crumbling. Let that foundation crumble. Kick that person out your tower. Yeah, I see that you've been thinking about this. Maybe you're rehearsing in your mind what you're going to say to this person. Like you've gotten screenshots and stuff together. Like you've really been like, you've been thinking about this. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're passionate about it because, again, Page is adolescence energy. And that's how I was going to move on. But let me close this out. Page is an adolescence energy, and it's just like someone trying to prove a point, and it's coming from a good place, but you messing with a Queen of Swords, okay? And maybe you both carry this energy where it's just like you will get your point across. Like you have the words, you have the wisdom to get your point across, you know? And again, 5 of Wands, this will always be a fight. This is like you fighting someone else's childhood, you know, programming, quote unquote, or someone else's childhood beliefs, something that got them through, okay? And yeah, it's just you're being asked to walk away because there's no point in wasting this energy. You're always just going to be like, yeah, I'm trying to. You see how violet these cards kind of look? It's just like you could just be peace and walk away. Go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. There's someone who's at peace. This is someone who's like, again, emotionally in their bag, because it's just like you controlling that. You controlling, like, you know, who's getting what from you, and, you know, hey. And I see that's when more is going to come for you, okay? I see more is going to come for you when you finally make that decision. Look at that. There's that Tower card. There it goes. Look how horrible that looks. This one's just like, oh, there's some fumes, but you know, you can go find them fumes and go and put them out. And this one's just like complete and utter destruction, where it's just like, you know, you waited to the last minute to kick these people out. You can just ask these people to walk out the door and then leave. And then leave. Okay. So group 1, that was for you. Let me take a sip of water. Ooh, child, I gotta blow my nose on that one. And thank you for the Cash App. I want to send an emoji, but it won't let me do it through here yet, so I'll send one. Okay, so we're moving on to, dang, did it get my water? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my water. Well, we're moving on to group 2. Those who picked group 2, the star card. All right. Star card group. Click out of this and then go to my page. I put up a picture of the 3 groups, and you just, whatever you feel like, look at that candle spinning. I wonder when it's gonna, like, y'all, I'm a pyro. And I'm looking at the candle. I'm like, I wonder when it's gonna like topple over and what's gonna happen. But anyway, go to my page and I put up the. I'm sorry, I put up the picture with the 3 card choices, and you just pick whichever one you're drawn to. Okay. And I know these my answers be delayed because I know, like, I don't see y'all messages until like, I want to say like a couple of minutes after y'all post them, so bear with me. Just bear with me. All right, so group 2 with the star card, you're having a fucking amazing week. I don't know if your week started off amazing, but it's going to end amazingly. Something about lessons about you just have learned to, because what I'm looking at is these pictures. So, oh, and then there's something else going on. So, these are, like, I've never really just examined these cards. My little brother got me these. I thought they were cute, though. So, with the star card, this is just you having an amazing, like, week. And learning to balance out your energy, like, between people, between, like, your homework, between, like, you're just having a really good week. It just seems like everything is flowing into place, and, like, you're managing. with the star card, okay? That's what I get out of that. Whew, child. So, you have 1 there, and 1 is the beginning, and then 7 is the lesson. So, beginning of a lesson, and I feel like you got this handled, because 1 at 7 is 8, and 8 is your energetic currency. 8 talks about cycles and like infinity, and it's just like stuff that's going around, like, you know, these cycles that you're going to go through forever, basically, or infinite cycles. And it's just like, I guess, being synchronized. You feeling synchronized this week. Again, things are just lining up. Boom, boom, boom. It's not a retrograde or nothing. Like, things are just boom, boom, boom. You know, your Uber come on time, the train come, boom, 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 you know. You get that plate from grandma, and you get a plate from, and you know, I don't know how your holidays is going to be set up. I know I'm in New Orleans right now, and I am cooking, and like I've just been telling my neighbors, like, they can stop by and I'll, you know, fix them a plate, and they can be on their way, baby. You know, so, because I usually cook for like hella people. So, and I know I'm waiting on the food. I got my food in there, like, ready, marinating. So let's see what else comes up. Yeah, here's a 7. It talks about you have, like, maybe in the beginning of this week, you learned the lesson. And again, this is a lesson about your energetic currency, like where you are. You see these stars here? Where you're placing your attention at, what's growing out of what you know, this is literally like what you place your attention on grows, you know? And it's just like, this is you analyzing and learning that lesson that, hey, if I keep on placing my attention on something, or this negative, it could be negative or positive, that's what's going to grow, you know? This duality. Because, I mean, a lot of us like a little spice every now and then. So, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Magician, 6 of Cups, yeah. And I've been getting this storyline a lot, where it's just like, I don't know if you're waiting on an apology for someone. 6 of Cups indicates basically waiting on something, and because this is emotions. And literally, like, your childhood self waiting on, like, someone to give you an apology, or someone to accept something from you, or, you know, and it's just like, I just don't see the person having the energetic currency to be able to accept it. Like, these 2 cards are literally on 2 different planes. As you got a Queen of Wands here. This is someone who's very creative, very much in a power where it's just like they're looking towards the future. Magician. This is someone who knows their power. They are magical. In layman's terms, very magical. And this other person is probably like has financial problems, and like they are, you know, maybe they were on top at one point and had a lot of money, and then came on hard times and never got over it. But you know, you're the star of your own show over here, and it's just like, I think you're waiting on this person to just kind of like come back and like give an apology, or had been waiting. Because that's the resolution here, that you learned this lesson. You had been waiting on this person to come back and give an apology or some type of acceptance, and, you know, you got tired of waiting. Yeah, you're no longer pursuing this. You are no longer working on this. Literally, cards is saying, because this is a card of working and working hard in a reverse, no longer working on this. You are no longer pursuing this. This is passion. This is just like, this. You can think of this as a teenager. And just like, this is in a reverse. No longer working on this, because you learned your lesson about it. Maybe you found out somebody was lying about some stuff. You know, the world is upside down here. And the 7 of Swords is literally somebody lying, trying to get away with something. You know, somebody daddy. You know, something. Okay, let's get into something in particular. So, star card. Overall energy. Hey, my baby. Overall energy for group 2, my star card. I'm starting to notice when I'm starting to get into someone's personal energy, because then I get tired faster. Because some of y'all energy deep. Y'all need sciences. Let me stop. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, adolescent energy, but it's a good energy because it's just like you feeling like you're just hopeful in your possibilities. Like you're hopeful in your energy. You're trusting of the people that's around you. I'm trusting of your decisions. Yeah, you're coming out of the cold about something. You made good decisions this week, or you've learned some lessons where it's just like, and this goes to friends, family members, businesses, like just different aspects of your life. You just got to fit it in. Where you felt left out in the cold before, or you felt like someone should have accepted you about something, or something ideal, or you no longer are feeling that way. At least this week, and that's beautiful. Yeah, a lot of adolescent energy. So a lot of adolescent stuff coming up. Things that you were told as an adolescent. I think you're taking the good and releasing anything that was a burden to you. Again, coming out of the cold. That's beautiful energy. Star card. So let's see if any blessings are coming out of it. What kind of blessings are coming out of it? Or if you should look out for anything in particular. I'm looking for the money. I'm looking for blessings. I'm looking for the money. Show me the money. Let's see. Sun card in reverse. Lovers card. Okay, so okay. I asked you to show me something. This is a blessing to know. It looks like a love relationship, and again, love extends out to more than romantic. I am getting more of a romantic love here. This could be friendships too. Or passion, something that you're really, really passionate about, something that will make you cry if you ever lost it. I see something or someone being unhappy or you being unhappy. The feminine here may be unhappy, but that don't have to affect you. That don't have to, yeah. Someone's judging a situation or trying to judge if they should, yeah. Because there's two sides of this where it's just like, I could either like be upset with this person about a judgment that they have, and maybe because you are deciding to come to a truths about something, your lover or the person that you're close to, or someone, because this lover is, maybe they are on good terms, but this feminine energy is going to be upset about maybe a decision that you make, because you're deciding to win, or you're deciding to again take control of the situation. So again, if you resonate with this and group one, that is perfectly okay, because the whole energy meshes together, but sometimes only certain parts are for certain people. But someone is deciding to, again, be kind of petty or be in like the stubborn energy because they're deciding to sit in like this judgmental energy where they're judging someone, where someone else is like, no, I'd rather march forward. I'd rather just take hold of the situation. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, someone here is just like going after somebody, daddy. Someone here got some words for somebody's father or father figure, or someone who took care of the household, baby. Again, going into a deeper situation, but can I get some advice for this? Yeah. Y'all putting this down, and I think it is despite this other person. So again, something that may come up is, despite you coming to truth with somebody, someone else may be, and maybe it's temporarily, or maybe they're exhibiting these signs. Again, y'all, this is deep. Because I don't know if this person is somebody that's for you, because I feel like it's triggering, it's triggering a romantic partner or a friend to be upset with you for not speaking your mind, or for not feeling as passionately about a subject as they are. And it's just like, it's like triggering all this old stuff from this other person. Again, this judgmental energy where it's just like, no, because I have plans. So if this sounds like you, because I see you being a very confident person, I don't see you letting this affect you from either way. Yeah, you're not letting this, heck no. You deciding all around the board, you're going to be just like, because that you're after your bag. This talks about longevity and stuff like that. And it's just like, you decided to stop being so defensive. You decided to lay down these swords because you're in your bag. I love it. If this sounds like you need more on this, hit me up. So I'm going to get some overall advice for the star card. So overall good energy, because you're deciding not to let someone affect you and your bag, because you're going to stay in your bag, because baby, you're not going to have a different perspective. And again, if someone else gets upset because you came to a truce with someone else, baby, look, you either with it or you against it. I don't want to say bump that, but that's just me. That's my personal opinion. Bump that, because that's, again, that same judgmental energy from the person that you're deciding to become, content with them having those judgments, because it's not going to change, but is your partner going to still have those judgments? That's something different, though. Surrender now. Spirit has your back. So if you're bleeding over from group 1, we got Spirit has your back in reverse there also, where it's just like Spirit is not supporting that connection where it's like you can't move on, from a subject or a topic. Surrender now, because you got the reds here. This is talking about your inner security. This is talking about, again, your bag. Yeah, lay a solid foundation, reverse. Co-create with Spirit. All of these are just telling me nothing is wasted. And you're wasting your time again. I guess it's just trying to beat into your head that you're wasting your time trying to change either of these people's minds or anybody's mind. And I think that's the lesson that you get hold to. Or if you want the star card moment where you getting everything, positive happening for you, and, all those things that you want. Star card is your wishes. All those things that you want, then baby, you might want to just be like, look, bump all of y'all being judgmental towards anybody. Those people. It's always someone who can't just critique without criticizing. They could be like, oh yeah, because, her head always stank. And it's just like, well, why you got to put that in as a valid reason for them not to be this person, or me not, it's something crazy. Trust in divine detours and be here now. All of this stuff is going to work out for you. If you are ready to, because I'm saying, because it's take the lead in reverse. If you are ready to just release this negativity, release people who are judgmental and, who are determined to just like be that way, then allow Spirit to do it. Spirit's going to walk these people right out of your life, and you don't even have to do anything or feel bad about what happens or how it happens, okay? Now, sometimes this does go down in a simple, reading. I don't know. And I'm talking about a reading where, sometimes you got to tell people, look, I'm not paying attention to you. However, I'm not suggesting that or fighting or anything, but, just let Spirit, release it to God, Let Spirit help you through this, okay? All right. So you got the Empress. That's the third group. And again, this is someone who's feeling themselves, and in a deserving way. Someone who's pampering themselves in a very deserving way. Okay? And maybe you were going to start feeling bad about this. Like maybe you've spent some extra money on yourself. I feel like this person cooked the whole Thanksgiving meal, and usually when they cook it, they don't get nothing, for themselves. So this person went and bought an extra pie to hide in their room. It's just like you kind of feeling bad because, once you get to that day, then, all the pie gone. But baby, you got your whole pie. That's all right. That's your pie because you cooked that whole Thanksgiving meal. Little stuff like that. And it could be bigger. So apply your situation. But I feel like you were about to feel bad about that. That's probably why these cards want to hop in opposite directions too. Uh-oh. Yeah, baby. Put down this burden about always having to, not share in particular, but I feel like, again, the example is if you cook the whole Thanksgiving dinner, then you putting away food or putting away or say so or whatever, is just 9-10. It's just, if you started a whole company off your money and your dreams and your back and everything, this is your accolades. Like, those are your connections, baby. Look, put down that burden. Put it down, baby. It's okay if you keep some gigs off to yourself. It's okay if you keep some stuff off to yourself. Put down the burden of feeling the responsibility of someone else. Yeah. And someone else here is kind of manipulative. They're insecure also. I feel like they have the appearance of like, and maybe they do share everything that they have, but the energy that they bring to the project, yeah, the energy that they bring to the project, I feel like you want it to be kind of free from them or feel some type of freedom, or maybe they're feeling, because I see someone who's like unrested, and maybe you've had some unrest about leaving a situation, and this could be a love situation too, leaving a situation or freeing yourself or some mental angst or obligations, you know. Again, I see you pampering yourself this week, you know, and not feeling bad about it, okay? Something that makes you feel free. Maybe you go get a massage and don't tell this person, because you have been feeling a little tense between this connection, you know. This could also, because lovers also talks about like business and your passions, you know. Maybe you have been pulling the weight in a business venture and like some funds came in, you know, especially if you invested a little bit more than this other person, because I see that they've invested all that they have, but it's an energy that they also bring into it where it's just like they're just generally unhappy, not unlucky, but manipulative, unhappy, and stuff like that. It's time to set down either the burden of this person or just the burden of like them, your consideration for them. You know, go buy that Birkin bag if you can afford it, because you invested the first $5,000 in it. They might have just invested $500, and it's not being unfair. And maybe because I feel like they manipulated you to feel like it's unfair for you to either lay down some burdens or to treat yourself. You know, that's particular also. But the overall energy is just have faith in your decisions, because I see you, I see you making wise decisions, you know. I see some impulses, and also you just, because these are confirmation cards, like this is confirming like your path and confirming the things that you're doing, and you just having faith, you know. Let's get an overall energy for group 3. And it's like with group 3, because 3 is the number of confirmation. It's like this is something that's confirming. This is just confirming something that you've been thinking on. Yeah, maybe you in your bag. I like readings like this, because it's just like, this is real boss energy, where it's just like, look, baby, it just seems like maybe people just like, you know, okay, yeah, this pandemic got some people in a funk, but baby, your energy is everything. More confirmation. This is the third ace, okay? More confirmation that you are in your bag, and these opportunities are coming because of how you've controlled your life, how you controlled your energy, how you controlled like the space between you, your aspects and stuff like that. Something just came up. I'm trying to read the story. Yeah, someone has you kind of like bound. They're good with their words. You know, they're very wise people. But I see you guys fight on some things. Okay? And And there's some things that I feel like you want to do on your own. You just haven't been confident in it because you confide in this person. But I think you've also gotten like clarification for whatever this is, because this is talking about wishes and wishes coming true. And like, particularly you, especially with 7, you've learned the lesson where it's just like, you've seen what it is. You've seen the promised land. You've seen what you want and you want to go after that. King of Pentacles, like you are motivated to go after your bag. However, someone has you trapped. Someone has you 8 of Swords, feeling like you can't take those steps yet or something like that. Yeah, someone is really coercing this relationship. But I see you having a lot of control in this also, okay? So maybe there's a control struggle, or maybe there is a decision that you're making. Or maybe there's a decision, because this 7 of Swords means someone's trying to get away with something, or someone's lying. But when I seen the Judgment pop up, I was like, but what does that mean? Basically, maybe you made a decision and you're keeping it from this person, but you know it's right, and it's just like you're gonna tell them later, okay? And it is a very bossed up move, but you're clarifying it, and it's something that you guys have been fighting about. But I see you making that decision. So whatever decision that you're making, and you're at odds about someone who is like, you feel like they're equally as smart as you. And so like they know which investments to make and stuff like that also. But I feel like you are as bossed up as them, and you are able to make decisions that are equally as good. And you just have to tell them later, yeah. And you're literally told to lie to somebody. Like this could be a business partner or a lover or somebody that you're with, or somebody that you're doing stuff with, finances with and stuff like that, that you have to kind of like, keep something a secret until the development of it, because at the end of the day, this is gonna like, look at those colors. Like literally, Empress is someone who takes care of things. Like I said, this is someone who took care of things. What was my original scenario? Someone who took care, who cooked Thanksgiving dinner and then sat up. Baby, if you made an investment, went ahead and made a decision over someone or something like that, you're going to reap those benefits, and you're being asked to put aside and really take care of yourself off of it, okay? So that was group 3. Let me get you a final message. Yeah, because I feel like you guys are kind of fearing how this person's going to react, but you're also learning this lesson that's like, it's about energy compatibilities. And yeah, you're equally as smart, but if you just want to control the situation over here about what's going on with me, or, manipulate the situation so it works out for you, how you want it to work out, then, bump that, or however you need to take care of that. But those are personal conversations. I should make a move, but I won't. Make that move. Watch and wait. Make that move. Watch your words, y'all. It is telling you to go ahead and make that move. Do what you got to do. Good investments going on. Good decisions going on. And watch your words. In reverse is basically saying, baby, you ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to tell nobody. I should make a move, but I won't. Make that move. Hey. Something is right, nothing wrong. Hey, do it wrong, be right. Hey, make that move. Yeah, be open to infinite possibilities with the starfish spirit. Make that move. Bring a digital touch. So you're being told to aggressively just make this, whatever this is, y'all. Make that decision, stick to that decision, and yeah, rebirth is assured. Y'all, and you've already made this decision with your spirit. It's just about you. You worried about what someone else is going to feel about it. Don't worry about them. They'll be all right. And then put some, and then put some aside for yourself. Because baby, you making a good move. You're about to make a really good investment. You're about to make a really good decision that's going to, a rebirth is assured. Okay, Empress, you're going to be able to take care of yourself. And again, this Empress nurtures and take care of everybody else too, baby. So, yay, I love it. Y'all bossed up, making moves and stuff like that. So, if no one has a question, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Go find me something to eat. Start cooking my dinner too, so I can start eating on that. So if no one has any questions, I'm going to pop on out. My candles are burning.